Okay, so since you have de-escalated, I'm going to go through line by line your comments and tell you the problems that I have with them. Your original comment, in our time, 2023, freedoms of religion is very real. No, they're not. But it seems you like to attack Christianity, but why not Islam or Judaism or Hinduism? This is xenophobic. Move forward. No. So first of all, you've posted this comment on a video where I'm replying to someone who says, get lost demon. I don't understand what this comment is about, to be quite honest, which is why I said to you, liar, in real time, we're losing our freedoms due to Christianity. Get the fuck off my page. Do you understand that in this situation, you're supporting someone who called me a demon? And then you're like, I'm not being rude to you, so why be so hostile? Because you were supporting a person who called me a demon. Secondly, why be so hostile to my comment? That wasn't really that bad. Because it was. First of all, I get comments like this all the time. I don't know why everybody that comes to my page and spouts off the most mundane bullshit nonsense that I've heard 1,000 times thinks that they have reinvented the wheel. This comment is not special. I get it all the time. Because I get it all the time, I've answered it. On my page, I have posted 702 videos that are live. I recently cleaned out a bunch of old ones, so I've actually posted more. On my Christian deconstruction playlist, there are 172 videos. So yeah, you coming in with nonsense I've already made answers to 1,000 times before pisses me off. Not sure if you realize this, but nobody owes you politeness. And with the world the way it is today, with people like you being like, there's freedom of religion, why are you mad? Yeah, it's gonna piss me off. Because if you really believe that, that means you are actively upholding the system that is trying to erase many of us. I don't know where you're from, but if you are from here, then you know that a year ago, the Supreme Court ruled that abortions are now not protected. And you also know that trans people are being targeted in a very insidious, disgusting, direct way. The reason those things are happening is because of Christianity, not Islam or Judaism or Hinduism. So why would I, an ex-Christian from the Bible Belt, go after Judaism, which has done fuck all to me? Did you know that over 80% of Jewish people believe that you should leave homosexual people alone? Did you know that over 80% of Jewish people support abortion in most or all cases? You don't. And that is xenophobia. You're like, well, you should go after those other people. Why? Why should I? Do they have organizations that are introducing laws that actively restrict our freedoms, our bodily autonomy, our freedom of religion? Because look, I'm a witch. I'm a pagan. I'm a pantheist. I'm a polytheist. I believe that abortion is a religious issue. If you stop people from getting abortions, you are denying them the freedom to practice their religion. I don't believe this garbage that Christians spew out that either an embryo is a life as soon as it's conceived, or that if it is, that life has more value than that of the mother, or that if it does, the mother is obligated by some moral code she doesn't adhere to provide that parasite, which is what it is, scientifically speaking, with nutrients from her body if she doesn't want to. That is a spiritual and religious issue. Also, trans people not being allowed to be openly trans. That to me is a spiritual and religious issue. Who I am, my gender, is part of my soul. It's the most deep, intimate part of me, which is actually why I don't talk about it a lot on here. But my gender is a deeply religious and spiritual issue. So in our time, 2023, freedoms of religion is very real? No, it's not. It's being chipped away. And you know who it's being chipped away by? Do you know who has introduced over 400 of these anti-trans bills? It's an organization called the Alliance Defending Freedom, whose stated goal is, let me read it to you. The Alliance Defending Freedom is an American conservative Christian legal advocacy group that works to expand Christian practices within public schools and in government to outlaw abortion and to curtail rights for LGBTQ people. It's a hate group. A hate group of people is working actively by introducing hundreds of laws at the state levels to curtail LGBTQIA rights. So I'm attacking the hypocrisy of a religion that raised me, telling me one thing, oh, you have to love everybody, and me practicing that by loving trans people and supporting women who need abortions and supporting Black Lives Matter and supporting missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Those are the things that are in my heart from Christianity. Make no mistake, sake, I'm an ex-Christian. I won't be associated with those people. But I would like you to name one law that an Islamic group or Jewish group or Hindu group has introduced to curtail any of our freedoms. One, you can't do it because they're not. So you being like, well, you need to go worry about those weird people over there that have different cultures than us that I don't understand. That is xenophobic. Let me read you what xenophobia is. Second definition on dictionary.com, fear or dislike of the customs, dress, etc. of a people who are culturally different from oneself. The only thing you know about those three groups that you named are that they're culturally different from yourself, and you think that I need to go around criticizing them because you don't like them because they're culturally different from yourself. Since this is getting long, let's break. We're going to pick it up where we left off with your second comment.